What's up, guys? Welcome back to the second video in the FNF Funkin complete modding course series. So if you didn't see the last episode, it's not too important. We just installed all of the necessary components so that we can now get started with our FNF Funkin mod. So we have Psych Engine 0.6.3. Now, we don't need to do anything to the folder just yet. We can just launch up the game. Now, when you're on this screen, so you need to press 7 on your keyboard, and it'll pull up this screen. Again, press 7. So you're going to want to scroll down to the character editor. So let's just go ahead and do image file name. So for this, you're going to want to go into Psych Engine, go into the mods folder. If you decided to compile Psych Engine, then go ahead and go into the example mods folder. So you're going to want to go into images, characters, and I've got some files over here that I want to use, which are from my mod Neo's Awesome Friday Night. And now, if I go back onto that, reload the image, we got the sprites right here. You can also set a health icon, which you would put in images icons. But we're not going to do that yet. And actually, what you're going to want to do is you're probably going to want to base it off of dad, unless this is like something you're going to play as. It's just a lot more convenient. Alright, so this might look a little bit intimidating at first, but I promise this is super easy. So you can use J, K, L, and I to navigate around the stage and figure out where he should be placed. So generally, I think you'd want your character placed around here. You can do some experimenting, but I think that's around the right Y position, right in the middle of the stage. So if boyfriend would be like right here. It sucks that they don't have boyfriend right there. I hope they add that soon, so that people can know like where to put their character and how to scale their character. Which, by the way, you can use the scale option to make them smaller or bigger. You can use the camera X and Y to make the camera center at a different location. So let's say we want to center a bit further down for him. And that's about it. When you do get the health icon name, which, by the way, for icons, you're going to want to name them. You're going to want to name them like this: icon, and then a dash, and then anything you want. But in this case, it's Neo. So health icon name, Neo. Then get icon color, it will get the most prominent color in the icon. So heading over to the animations tab, we can go ahead and start applying animations. So first things first, we need to check out all of these, and you want to do sing left. And you're going to want to click on it so it loads up this. So animation on XML/txt file. So you're going to want to, for this, go into your XML file, which you will generate with Adobe Animate or a sprite sheet creator or something like that. I will make a tutorial on that later in the series. But right now, we're just learning the basics. So let's go ahead and look. So we have 2 Neo left. We do not include the numbers at the end, but let's just copy that in. So 2 Neo left. You have should it loop, which means it'll loop. You shouldn't do this for singing animations unless there's a special case. You can do animation ghost, It just puts in a ghost of an animation of your choice. That's good for like positioning, which we'll get into. But generally, you don't want it to loop. So add plus or update, and now you can use W and S to navigate through animations. You can see Sing Left actually has an animation, and it doesn't say error. Let's go through. Let's click on Sing Down. Three, Neo down. Now click on this. Sing up. 4, Neo up. And Sing right. 5, Neo right. And then finally, idle. And that would be 1, Neo idle. So, also, idle should loop, of course. Now, there is also things called idle loop, sing left loop, all that kind of stuff, but you don't have to mess with that. You can go ahead and remove them if you so want to. So you only have your normal animations. So let's see. Idle, sing right, sing up, sing down, sing left. We want to all line it up with the idle. So let's set our animation ghost to idle. Let's go to sing right. So where I am using the arrow keys and I am holding down shift. So what holding down shift does is, so you see this goes very slowly. If I hold down shift, I can move a bunch more at a time. So if you need to do anything precise, you don't have to hold down shift. Otherwise, you probably should. There we go. Seeing right has been positioned. Seeing up. So that has been positioned. Seeing down. So we might want to have him a bit further down. Just a tiny bit. Just because he should be crouching down in this. And then seeing left. Let's try to position this one right. I think that would be about it. And there we go. Now he should generally stick to the ground. I actually don't like how the down animation looks. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. You can do whatever, of course. You can also do no anti-aliasing or flip X. So that's cool. You can also manually change the health bar color, but I'd recommend just using get icon color. And yeah, you can also use a pixel background if you're doing like a pixel character, I suppose. So yeah, that's it. Let's save our character. We're going to want to navigate to mods, characters, not mods image characters. Mods characters and name it your character's name .json. Now we can press escape to go back, and we can go into just any song and see our character in action. Okay, well, we can go in here, opponent, and you should see something like Neo or whatever you call your character. If this does not appear, make sure you go into mods, characters, and make sure it has that JSON extension. If you can't see it, then you probably have file name extensions hidden. So go ahead and enable that, and if it still does not say .json, then something is wrong, and you need to rename it to .json. So now, if we go in, there he is with his custom icon, his custom animations, and his custom offsets. I think the left could have been done better, but we're not here to actually make a character. We'll be adding in our character. I'll probably add it off screen once we actually get the sprites for our character done. These will be removed. But yeah. that is it for this tutorial. Of course, this won't be very usable unless you already know how to make sprites. And if you don't, just hang in tight. I'm going to have an Adobe Animate tutorial, a few Adobe Animate tutorials coming out in a few weeks, hopefully. Depends on if I end up doing music or sprites first. We'll see. But yeah, I hope this helped anyway. Bye, guys.